That moment when your first take of your Q&A session is perfectly fine until you realize that you had your mic muted the whole time. Also, you got the sniffles, so yep. Anyway, hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm kind of a little sick right now. I have a cold, and I'm gonna try my best not to constantly, sniff a lot, so gotta get that one out of the way. But let's start with this Q&A. Thank you for 100 plus subscribers, by the way. Anyway, Vinyl Lover, also known as Sequoia, asks, when are you gonna play Dark Cloud 2? I'll have you know, I'm playing it right now because there's footage clearly right there, so you could stop getting on my ass about it and just shut up. Nah, in all seriousness, I honestly don't have a lot of time for video games. I was lucky enough to even play a few, 20 minutes of it. I have school to worry about, I've got a job now, so yeah, I was lucky enough to even, get this footage. Some of this is old footage anyway, so I'm lucky enough to even get this far. Anyway, Trevan, also known as Triggered Gaming, asks, what are my goals for YouTube? And, well, my goal for YouTube right now is to, become what I've always wanted to become, and that's an animation YouTuber. And what I mean by that is, not story time animations or animation memes, although that is something I want to do. I want to do more than that. I want to make original animations, because animating stuff has always been a passion of mine for 10 years, and it's just something I've always wanted to do. And it's just honestly awesome to hear or to look at an animation, let's say for example Has Been Hotel, and look at the comments and say, oh wow, this is honestly really great, this is truly inspiring, I love it. And it just blows me away that someone can make something so awesome and goofy and ridiculous and just weird, and just people would be like, oh, I didn't kill myself because of this, this really inspired me to want to make my own stuff. And I want to have that same feeling too. I want to make something so wacky or weird or straight up sad, or be just inspiring, and have people be like, wow, this was really great, I want to make stuff just like this. It would just be a really great feeling to me, because that's honestly my dream right now, to just inspire others like how people inspired me. It's just awesome to see stuff like this happen. Jumbean asks, why you so cool? I don't know, I just woke up one day and I thought, hey, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and do stupid stuff. Maybe eventually I'll have 100-something poor schmucks like me. Lord74 asks, what are your thoughts on the low skill cap of a controller? Do you think that you will continue to play console after this generation? Absolutely. I do not play keyboard and mouse. It's not that I think console is better than PC. I am, I don't choose which is better when it comes to, video games. All that matters is that they deliver what they're trying to, sell to us. If of certain video games on a certain console, and I happen to have that console, alright, fine, that's cool. And if not, then, well, whoopsie dingles. I guess I'll have to spend $300 just to play, I don't know, whatever is out. But, honestly, I was born, playing on controller, so, to me, I just can't get into PC gaming. It's too difficult for me. It's hard for me to master. I just grew up playing GameCube and Super Nintendo and all that. So yeah, I just can't. It's not that I won't. I'll try, but I know I'll fail incredibly. That's why I'm not gonna make a switch from PC, or switch to Overwatch for PC, because one, it's a bad time, honestly. And two, I already have everything for Ana, so literally what's the point in doing all the stuff I did for 3 years to get all the stuff again? It's just, I just see no point in it. But to answer your question, I will still play console, definitely, because console has some good games. So does PC. PC has some good games, I will admit that, but it's just I'm not a PC gamer. I'm sorry. Marshadow Maniac asks, favorite movie? Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's just amazing how it feels like that I'm reading the comics again. Like I read the comics before, or actually no, I never. That's a lie. I read the comics after I saw the movie because as a kid I saw the trailer for it and I'm like, whoa, this looks so cool. I want to see this, and we saw it in the most crappy way possible. We saw it at the drive-in of all places, and it was like raining and I couldn't get to see it all the way through. So yeah. But other than that, it was still a really great movie. Like after watching it like multiple times, like the acting is phenomenal. The special effects is just crazy. It's like an actual comic book, and some of the jokes are even funny. And I highly recommend it to anyone who has never seen the movie. It is a really great watch. Beerman asks, what is your favorite video game to play countless hours on? Followed by Sequoia asking, Lamau, I already know this. And you're wrong, Sequoia. It is not Overwatch. It is actually Hollow Knight. And it's a recent game I got, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. And I want to put more time into it because it's honestly a really fun game. It's difficult, yeah, but it's just really fun. I enjoy playing it. And yeah, it's just a good game. I highly recommend picking it up. Mepoff or Meepoff? Meatboaf? I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Let's settle this now. What's better, PS4 or Xbox One? I never had an Xbox One, and I don't think I ever will. It's not that I don't like any of the games out on Xbox One. Like, I mean, I'm not a Gears of War fan. I'm not that big of a Rare nerd, although Grabbed by the Ghoulies was like one of my favorite games like back in the day. But yeah, I'd have to say PS4, or I could just break the mold and say neither, that Nintendo's better. But I don't know. It's just I prefer PS4 because one, it's got a good lineup of games, like exclusives included. There's also like SHAREfactory, which is how I'm able to make the content that you guys see. I talk with my friends. Like, it's how me and my friends were like reconnected and all that. It's how I also made some new friends. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's if you believe Xbox One is better than PS4, go for it. If you somewhat agree with me that PS4 is better than Xbox One, go for it. Or if you don't think either is good and you're a PC master race or Nintendo nerd, then that's fine. Go for it. You do you. It's just I prefer PS4 because my friends have PS4 and I'm nothing without my friends. So yeah. Musa Kinky asks, when we gonna see that next Chris Rage? Never. Alright, now that we're done with the YouTube questions, we're gonna move on to Twitter questions. Proxo Party Official asks, when did you start drawing? I started drawing officially 5 years ago, but funny story is, I've been drawing practically my whole life, but I didn't start like officially getting to drawing until my dad got me this Crayola tracer pad for Christmas one year, and I just used it non-stop. Like, I would print stuff off from school and just like bring it home and trace it and show my dad, like, Dad, look what I drew, and he'd be like, oh my god, that's so cool. And a year later it broke, so there was like no point in me like continue to trace. So eventually like I started legitimately drawing, and yeah. Funny enough, I sold traced art like for money. Like, I would get like $1 or $1.50 or $2 depending on what people wanted. I would be like, yeah, I could draw you something, what do you want? And then I would like print it and then like take it home and just trace it, and like it was very dumb of me. I don't recommend you trace. It's just not It's not good. I don't recommend doing it. But other than that, next question. Algan the Dude at VidCon CTSW asks, Hiya, so tell me, how are you so cute at drawings? Well, I just like a lot of designs. I get inspired by certain designs from, like, I don't want to say anime because, like, I'm gonna get a lot of bad rep from that, but it's not just anime. It's like, I look at, let's say, a fictional dog from a cartoon, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I want to make something like that. Or I look at something as simple as like a monster from Monsters Inc. and I'm like, wow, that would be something cool that I could draw. Or it's just I get inspired by a lot of stuff that's not from me, and I try to make like original stuff, and I have, like with this character here, like I want to focus more on like what his deal is like in the future, but right now I have other ideas that I want to focus on, and yeah, that's basically how that goes. And finally, Emperor Arts asks, who do you like? Well, I like a lot of people, if you ask me. I don't necessarily have a crush on anyone at the moment, although I do crush on a lot of people, but for me, I don't have an official crush. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions that were asked, and I answered all of them. And I want to take time to say thank you for 100 plus subs. Thank you to all the people who asked questions. And I hope you all have a great day. Good night, everybody.